Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus again. I want to speak to all Americans. This is a new day. This is a beautiful day. This is a wonderful time when we see all kinds of turmoil that's happening all around us. All of us can see it. Every last one of us can see it. Not just television, but social media, telephones, everything. We can all see it. At a time when disasters are occurring. People are being pushed out by waters and all kinds of things. You know the story. What I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a change, and that change is about to occur now. You see, the America we know is a white man's system. And, we've given white men praise for the system all our existence. Even we black people who are slaves from the beginning to now. We weren't freed by the signing on a piece of paper. We weren't freed by some law. That has no value when in your heart we are still just less than human. But all of you haven't felt that way. You felt that we were, well, I put it this way. Many of you have given your lives backing us up. And because of that, I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, that this system is about to change, and it's going to be changed by you, the people. But the influence, the motivating force that will come amongst us is the Spirit of the living God that's living in we, who are less than human, black people. And we invite all of you to join with us, because without you, we will accomplish nothing but our liberation, our black liberation, which will be a contrast of your own. And I know and you know that there will be a constant struggle, a constant battle. So what I'm asking you to do is make a choice. You see, America has given you the best and the worst. For many of you, Ronald Reagan was the best president the United States has ever had, at least during your lifetime. And to others, John F. Kennedy was the best president during that lifetime or our lifetime. So all of those are white people. And whoever the worst was back there, we folded all the way back to something we've never seen before. Which means we've come from the best. And in 2016, America had nothing else to offer. America had, it had gone full circle. 2016, America had nothing else to offer but Clinton and Trump. And the American people, using the system of the white man that has always kept we black people less than human, and our nation going through the sufferings of pain. That's what we had. And the people not having any direction, lost as could be from those that have been labeled as the worst to those who call themselves the best and the greatest, went straight to those polls and voted. And when they got through, they had the representation of evil personified. So, where else can you go as a white leadership? Those, you're watching it, America. You're watching the elected officials, how they are falling in line, many of them falling in line right behind the dictates of this man. Many of them, not all of them, but some of them are saying things, but they're still going along. They are not changing things. And the truth of the matter is, if people be quiet, just be quiet for a moment, the next thing you know, this thing will be right in full pledge. But that's not going to happen. That will not happen again. That will not happen again. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that we black people We black people got a different vision about life than white people. But regardless of that, we are made of the same stuff. And what is required for you is required for me. What is required of me is required of you for your survival. That's a wonderful earth. A wonderful earth. A wonderful America. Where you, the people, have whatever is required. And I'm talking about black people and white people and everybody else that lives here in this country will have those essentials: food, clothing, shelter, education, and health care. These, my friends, the system is designed to produce, not just for any group or individual or gender, but for everyone. And it's so magnificent, ladies and gentlemen. It is so magnificent because the way it operates, I know you think that gold means something more than rocks. I know you think that diamonds mean something more than just glass. And I know you think that coins mean this and paper means that. But I want to tell you, the plan here is to allow, the system is set up in such a way that every individual participate in the creation of all of the goods and services that we the people determine are essential for our well-being. And how do we do that? By engaging ourselves in a career of our own choosing. Something that gives you the greatest joy in doing. And all of that will be tied up, connected to the process that creates those goods and services. Most of them are already there. And what you are doing, ladies and gentlemen, is what you want to do. And what does it give you access to? It gives you access to all of those things for survival. And those of you who want to make, to put it bluntly, engage in other things, like going to the moon, or doing this or that, whatever they might be, for the benefit of being a creator, successful human being. And what your success is determined by the usage of it by the people. And you know what that means? Peace amongst us, prosperity amongst us all, joy. And so, black people, we need white people. White people, we're going to have to change our ways. We can't listen to you any longer. We've listened to you all our lives, and it has gotten us nowhere. So, we know in our lifetime, the most moral man to live, as far as we know, was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. It wasn't Billy Graham. It wasn't Osteen. It wasn't Miss Ruth. It wasn't Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Now, there were a lot of brothers tied up with him. But for some strange reason, we give that credit to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and he was a man of peace. It got him killed, yes it did. But he still was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. We're not trying to duplicate the killers. And we are not going to duplicate the killers, because that ain't God. So, I'm extending the invitation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you who are listening to this video, this is not an official video made by an organization of black people. I don't want you to think that. And I don't want any black people out there riding the high horse think that I'm trying to supersede what they might be thinking and taking over on something. No, it's not anything like that. What I'm telling you is what the power that I can't see, touch, and feel that lives inside of me is giving me, is that that day is over. A new day has come. And the day that is worth the salt is doing things the proper way where it benefits everybody. Anything less than that, I'm throwing it away. You can do what you want to do. So I'm speaking about black people because I know black people are in a position to understand God. Do you think Dr. Martin Luther King would mislead any of you white people? Why? Because the Spirit of God doesn't do that. Evil will. We're not going to go there. We're through with that. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.